Georgians come in real close, real close. I know some people who know some people who know some people that work in one of the area's police departments, and this alert is being shared amongst police officers across the local area, okay? Last night, a deputy told family that local white supremacist KKK members originating out of Lexington, North Carolina, are planning to attack from now until Inauguration Day. They are plotting against black people, especially black women, because in their eyes, we are easy targets. Please be vigilant. Try not to do anything alone, especially after dark. This is not a hoax or a rumor. The deputy showed paperwork that the police department has. In their words, they're taking their country back. It's really scary, and please take what I am telling you seriously.
So I just got word that white supremacists in Georgia and South Carolina are making a decision. And allegedly this is coming from the police in Georgia. They're warning the public that white supremacists are promising to go around and harm as many black women as they can between now and Inauguration Day. These allegations are also alleging that these officers are warning the public that they chose black women because they claim that black women are the easiest targets. So we need all black women across the country, because you know these people stay in contact, stay in touch with each other, and they are the problem with this country. We need our black women to stay with that pew-pew, don't go out at night, especially at night, and when you travel, do not travel alone, travel with somebody, and be very vigilant. Be very vigilant. These people are claiming and alleging that they want to take their country back, and they will do anything that they feel is necessary to get it back. And they are claiming it is going to be against black women between now and Inauguration Day. And if you look at statistics, thousands of black women have been coming up.
This is the book of Sirach, chapter 11, verse 16. Error and darkness had their beginning together with sinners, and evil shall wax old with them that glory therein. Call Holayim La, Abba Nawa, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakat, Kodash. Double honors to the elder apostles and elder bishops of Great Millstone who rule well. Salutations to the Akim out there on the highways and the byways. Salutations to the hopeful elect. Salutations to you speckled birds, you Israelite foreigners. And shalom to the Akwaf, sitting and listening in silence as the scriptures say to do so. Sirach, chapter 11, verse 16. Error and darkness had their beginning together with sinners, and evil shall wax old with them that glory therein. And that's a scary sight, because again, women are very, very gullible, very easy to deceive. And in this captivity, in this rulership, my women have been deceived and made in an alliance with the devil to believe that first and foremost, you're above a man. You don't need a man. You can do everything on your own. You're strong, you're black, you're independent, and amongst other, false bullshit. And with our women taking heed to the philosophies, the customs, and drinking that wine of Babylon, they have literally conformed to being sinners, transgressors, man. And as we know and as we see, because this is a message to you beloved sisters, and also, Salaki, before I speak on it, our women have become servants of sin, of evil. So they're going to wax old in these things, and they're going to receive the recompense and the error of their ways, man, as it says, because error and darkness. Okay, so our women are being led in error and continuing to be partakers with the workers of darkness, man. Okay, but it's a beautiful thing that Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai had me do the lesson that I did yesterday, basically telling you, beloved sisters, just a real quick hit is actually what it was, to tell you, beloved sisters, to keep your mind focused on, this and doing that, as a godly woman. You'll be, I don't want to rock the if it's the Lord's will, rewarded. You'll have protection. You'll have a seat in the chariot, and amongst other things. But it's also beautiful that the Lord had me come across this video that the elder Amawan Gabar had put up on his channel, that I literally saw once I got done doing that video. And, it's beautiful because it's the spirit, and it's also showing me that the Lord wanted me to do these 2 videos to show you sisters. Because, again, I'm not doing this video neither. Make it clear, I'm not doing this video neither to cuss out the Israelite woman. No. This is another video to show you, true, sincere, beloved sisters, how blessed you are. Okay, because, again, you're going to see and know that your aunties, your favorite aunts, or your favorite aunt, your favorite cousins, or even your sisters be judged, man. Okay? And this is something that, it has to remind you to be humble, to be sincere, to be thankful that the Lord is dealing with you, man. Because, again, Sirach 11, verse 16, error and darkness. Okay, our women are erring in their ways, man, because they believe that they don't need a man. And the way that they're going about life is in complete darkness, man. Okay, which is leading them to be a judge by Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, by the same nation that they made an alliance, a covenant with. Okay, now do you remember what I stated, okay, in the video, so like what the woman stated in the video that I had shown yesterday? As a matter of fact, let's let that replay, because this is exactly how they're going to get a lot of you Israelite women, because you believe the statement that you don't need a man. Let's roll that clip again.
Careful with saying, I don't need a man. Be careful with saying, I don't need a man. I don't need a man. Women, be careful with saying, I don't need a man. Because the enemy fears you being under a man's headship. If you're under that man's headship, the enemy can't even touch you. The only way he can is if he gets you separated from your husband. He'll have to wait until your husband is away.
So you should be taking heed, man. Okay, now let's continue on with the lesson, because it's going to be a quick hit. I don't want to rock the zot. Let's go to the book of Ecclesiastes. Okay, Ecclesiastes chapter 7. Okay, because, a lot of our people and these women that haven't been enlightened and chosen by Yahweh Hashem Yahushua to literally be acknowledged on what's going on and what's going to occur, they're indulging and being completely consumed in prosperity, living your best life. Okay, your last days like it's gold and all that nonsense, man. So this is the book of Ecclesiastes chapter 7 verse 14. In the day of prosperity be joyful, but in the day of adversity consider. The Most High also have set the one against the other. Okay, because there's no prosperity for the remnant, which we hope and pray to be those predestinated spirits, man, that's brought back. We hope to be those ones that's going to have protection, a hedge, guidance, wisdom, knowledge, stability in these last days, man. Okay, because there's no such thing as prosperity when you are awoken and enlightened to the knowledge and what's going on in the forefront of this society, man, of this nightmare that we live. Okay, the only prosperity we have, comfort, okay, relief, relaxation, is these words of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. Okay, so you sisters should be in that same type of mode, that same type of spirit as the prophets, man. One in this place to be judged, one in this place to be condemned. And with you knowing that, that you need a man. Furthermore, that you need a man of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, and also that you're not supposed to be of this world, taking heed to the philosophies and the customs of Babylon the Great. Okay, again, Ecclesiastes chapter 7 verse 14. In the day of prosperity be joyful. And our prosperity is going to be the destruction, okay, the complete annihilation, the complete downfall of our adversaries. To see that is going to be your part. That's going to be prosperity for us, man. Because getting up, going to the plantation, paying taxes, paying this a mortgage or a high ass rent, whatever you have, paying a car insurance, paying a health insurance, all these things, and then eating food that literally is slowly killing you, breathing air that's not air, all these things that we go through on a daily basis, man, is not prosperity, man. We're slaves, we're servants, okay? But us that are back in this knowledge that have been awoken, literally brought back to life now, we're prisoners for Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shah, which is a blessing, okay? In the day of prosperity, be joyful. But in the day of adversity, consider the Most High also have set the one against the other. Okay, and that adversity, we get chastised and reproved, rebuked now, to improve and to progress and to grow. But when the word is going to be judged, we don't want to be partakers of that judgment, of that adversity, because that adversity is death. There's mayhem, chaos, suffering, afflictions, man. And that's what a lot of these women are going to suffer, because the seed has been planted in a lot of you Israelite women's heads that you don't need a man. You're above a man. You can do what a man can do. You don't need nobody to protect you. You got a Glock 22. Okay, you go to a martial arts class. You go to kickboxing. Okay, you do all these things to avoid companionship, to avoid the righteous order that Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai has ordained and set up. Okay, let's continue. And so that day of adversity that's going to be brought upon you women is going to be grievous, man. Okay, and you're not going to be able to look at the prophets for your benefit. The Lord's going to give the spirit to the prophets to those women that he actually wants to be preserved and protected. And a lot of you women are going to be judged, man. And again, this is a reminder to you, beloved, true, sincere Akwaf, that, you have to stay focused. You have to, check yourself and examine yourself daily to make sure that you don't fall off and that you don't err. Because it's going to be some horrific, grievous, scary times in the very near future. Shit, now. It's happening now. But imagine when all hell breaks loose. Imagine when Jacob's trouble is fully here. Okay, so this is the book of Job, chapter 36, and I'm going to start off at verse 10. He openeth also their ear to discipline. And look, this is what's being done to you, beloved sisters, man. He has opened your ear to be disciplined. Okay, because as men, even before we came into the truth, we had to be disciplined. We had to submit to order. And that's something that men don't have an issue with doing, is submitting to order. Men do it every single day. Okay? Every single day. Job 36 verse 10. He opened also their ear to discipline and commandeth that they return from iniquity. Okay? And that's what, you true, sincere, beloved Akwaf have done. You have opened your ears to discipline. Open your ears to the commandments, and you have returned from the ways of this world and from who you was in the world, and transformed and purified and sanctified yourself according to these precepts, according to our customs, our Bible. Okay, according to the instructions and commandments and words of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. You became a new vessel. All right. Now your eyes have been opened. The veils have been completely stripped. And now you see this place for what it truly is. Now you understand your position, and you're not offended. You're not feeling some type of way. You're not feeling like you don't have any importance amongst the nation. Okay, which you accept your role and you understand your role, and your role is a beautiful role. Okay, because in the kingdom you have to remind yourself and think. These heathens are going to be looking at you Israelite women on how to be wives, how to take care of their children correctly, how to conduct the household. Okay, so you women have a beautiful position. Don't think that you don't. Okay, but again, this is also a reminder to you, beloved Akwaf, you true, sincere, beloved Akwaf, that you're blessed. Okay, so continue to pray, to beg, to do what you need to do. You know what you need to do. You listen to the lessons. You take heed to the lessons the brothers put up. Okay? You know what you got to do. Job 36 verse 11. If they obey and serve him, they shall they shall spend their days in prosperity and their years in pleasure. So what is that prosperity and pleasure for you women? Protection, guidance, knowledge. Okay, what you receive from Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai through his men or through your husband. Okay, if you have a husband first and foremost, and if he's in the truth. All right, so you'll have a prosperity and pleasures, because the Lord's going to deal with those, and you will have everything that you need and want, because you do what? You serve him, you obey him, you open your ear to discipline, you take heed to the commandments. I'm going to read this from the top because this is beautiful, man. Job 36, starting off at verse 10. He opened also their ear to discipline and commandeth that they return from iniquity, if they obey and serve him. And that, are you not doing that? Ask yourself, are you not doing that? You do examine yourself. This is the time to check yourself, because judgment is right around the corner. You do not want to be involved in what the Lord is stirring up. This is serious, man. This is not a joke, not a game. Okay? Don't be like these other little wicked ass bitches out here taking shit, being careless, man. Look at the word careless, man. You'll be amazed on you'll be amazed on the definition. Okay? If they obey and serve him, they shall spend their days in prosperity and their years in pleasure. But here's the kicker. If you don't do these things, verse 12. But if they obey not, so if you don't obey Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai and take heed to the warning, take heed to what is being spoken via through his prophets, okay, and what's being shown to you right in front of your face, what's going to happen? And amongst other things that you should be doing. But if they obey not, they shall perish by the sword, and they shall die without knowledge, because you rejected the knowledge. Okay? The Lord chose not to wake you up. And if he did wake you up, you know, hey, look, man, you have to be humble. You have to be sincere, because we see the examples of those women and men that have been awoken up, that have a great abundance of demons on them right now, man, that are errant. You see women going against the truth right now with head wraps on, that know the names, that had husbands. Like you had that one woman that the beloved elder Manata Zakba did a video on, that was Zabak's wife, man. And Zabak is a leader of the whole HOI, a top, elder that went to the school with Elder Apostle Tahar Gabar, Ramlab, and Rakar, man. Okay, so it doesn't, these things should, make you check yourself and really be fearful, man. Okay, because these ones right here that's being spoken of are going to perish and die by the sword. All right. And who was that main sword that's being spoken of in this precept? Esau, Edom, the sole self-proclaimed a white man. Okay. The sole called proclaimed white man. Okay. Salakia. So let's close out, man, because the point is made. The point is made. Let's jump back to Sirach chapter 11. And let's grab let me see here. Let's grab verse 25 to 27. In the day of prosperity, there is Salakia, Sirach 11 verse 25. In the day of prosperity, there is a forgetfulness of affliction. So again, a lot of these women, as it says in the book of Isaiah chapter 32 verses 9 to 11, it says carelessness, or Salakia, careless, 3 times in each precept. So as we know and as we see, a lot of these women are careless, and again, a lot of these women live in pleasure and prosperity, man. Okay, because all they speak about, which I've heard numerous of times, a woman I've talked to, is that I'm smart, I have a bachelor's, I have this, I have that. Okay, they're living in prosperity. Salakia, a nosy ass co-worker coming out. So let me read this again. Sirach 11 verse 25. In the day of prosperity, there's a forgetfulness of affliction. Okay, so you forget the hard times. So in the day of prosperity, you forget the affliction of hard times. Okay, because you believe that America has the might and the will to continue to prosper in its wickedness, man. You know, you believe that this place is not going to fold. It's not going to be destroyed. It's not going to be judged, man. Okay, so you have a life full of dependency on Babylon the Great. Okay, in the day of prosperity, there is a forgetfulness of affliction, and in the day of affliction, there is no remembrance of prosperity. And that's what Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai is doing. Those days of mirth, those days of cheerfulness won't exist no more. You know, you won't even have time to bring those things back to remembrance in your mind. Okay, it's going to be so much mayhem, so much chaos, so much havoc, so much affliction that, you know, you won't even have a thought of prosperity, a thought of mirth, a thought of cheerfulness. You'll have your thoughts will be of being afraid. Okay, seeking survival. Okay, and that's what you women doing right now. You're surviving according to the customs and the structure of this captivity in the society. What's that structure of the society that you're surviving off of is completely, again, error and darkness. Okay, Sirach 11 verse 16, error and darkness. The real survival is coming back to Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. Okay, seeking a husband of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, submitting to him. Okay, being retaught, cleansed. But no, you want to hold hand with the devil, man. And now this devil is coming after you because you drunk that wine. You continue to get drunken off of that Babylonian juice, man. I don't need a man. No problem. So when all hell break loose, just remember, you beloved sisters that have a husband, or if you don't, the Lord will do what needs to be done for you. Okay? Don't doubt. Don't let what's about to occur and what's going to happen strip you of your faith. Okay? Believe, trust. You will have what you need in due season, beloved sister. Okay? So again, Sirach 11 verse 25, in the day of prosperity, there is a forgetfulness of affliction. In the day of affliction, there is no more remembrance of prosperity. For it, so like, I'm going to jump down to verse 27. The affliction of an hour maketh a man forget pleasure. Did you hear that? The affliction of an hour maketh a man forget pleasure. So you can imagine that first hour when Jacob's trouble is full throttle. That first hour, you ain't going to remember the mirth, the cheerful times, the laughs, the giggles. Okay, all the wickedness that you were prospering in. Okay, you're not going to remember, riding that cock carousel and, choosing the ones you want to choose. No, at that time, you ain't going to be able to choose the ones you want to choose. Okay, you're just going to be taking the ones that's given to you. Okay, by the judgment of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. Okay, as it says in the book of, I believe, Jeremiah, maybe chapter 2 or 3, it says, you shall receive your own abominations upon you, man. Okay. Again, Sirach 11 verse 25, the affliction of an hour maketh a man forget pleasure, and in his end, his deeds shall be discovered. So look, what you out here about now and what you doing is going to be, as it says, Salakia, roughly paraphrasing, Galatians verse 6, verse 7 on down. You shall reap what you sow, man. Okay, if you sow to the flesh, that shall be a reward. Corruption, man. So what these women are out here doing is well deserved from and by Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, man. Okay, point blank, period, man. So that's something that you beloved sisters should take heed to, because the Lord has given you a chance and you've been considered to be, hopefully not partakers of the judgment that's going to be brought forth, because this is going to happen, man. Okay. The women outnumber men. This judgment is going to happen, man. Okay, so this is another lesson, a backup lesson. Just as well we did the good lesson to give you scriptures to inspire you to continue to progress and improve and move and do better. This is also a lesson for you true, sincere sisters to also look at what's going to be done to the sisters of our nation that have not been chosen by Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, and that's going to go through hell. That's going to be judged. That's going to suffer. Okay? That's not going to be shown no mercy. Okay? So what side do you want to be on, man? Ask yourself that. What side do you want to be on? All right? So I'm going to leave it right there, man. I don't want Ratazah, man. I hope and I pray that this was edifying, uplifting, and informative to the true, sincere Aki and Akwaf. So with that, I'm just going to say, Call Holayim La, Abanawa, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakat Kwadash, Watha Wada, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakat Kwadash, for putting the spirit on me, my elder apostles, elder bishops, elders, brothers on down, for doing these epistles to enlighten you, to inform you, to edify you, and uplift you through the power and spirit and words of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. May the blessing and election and protection be upon you and your household. I don't want to Ratazah into the next one. So with that, I'm just going to say, Shalom.